Hi, this is Marco with Learn Guides, and in this video we're going to talk about how to change your desktop background in Windows 7 and Windows 8, and it'll probably work in Windows 10 too. So I'm just going to go on the internet and use the Google machine and look for a picture that I would want as my desktop background. I'll just pick fast cars. We'll say you want a fast car. I'll click images up here and see if there's a car that I like. We'll choose this one and I click view image. I'm going to save it, right click on it, save image on my desktop, and I'll close out of the browser here. And so here's the image here. So all I need to do to get it on my desktop is to right click on it, and this flyout menu comes out, and the third item down is set as desktop background. And there you go, it's set as my desktop background. Now if I want to change the dimensions, what I do is I right click on anywhere on the desktop and go down to personalize. This window comes up and you'll see in the bottom left part of the window it says desktop background. I'm going to minimize this window a little bit so you see a little bit more. So if you click desktop background down here, and on the bottom left, you'll see picture position, and you'll see right now it's on fill. Now this is a large picture, so no matter what I pick, this top option is probably not going to change very much. Fill, fit, and stretch. It's not going to change because the photo is quite large. But if I go down to tile, you'll see it'll create a tile effect. I'm going to save, change, cancel out of it. So you can see if it's a large photo, it's going to create large tiles. If it's a smaller image, you'll see a lot more little tiles throughout. Let me go back in. I'm going to right click, personalize, go to the bottom left here, desktop background. It's on tile. I could also select center, and that'll put the image in the middle with your background around it. If I want to change the color of this background, under picture position, you click change background color, and I can pick what color I want. So say I want this bright green. I don't know if that's going to look good. Now let's go back to change background color. Say I want a fire engine red to go with the car. And that's what I want. And that's a little bright for me. Maybe I'll try this, just any other color, this one. And there you have it. So I'll click Save Changes. So I've also, and I'll just click out of that. I also saved a few other images just to go through it a few times for practice. Here's another image I downloaded from the internet. I'll right click and hit select as desktop background. And I can select that as my background. And again, if I want to change the dimensions, maybe I don't like the way it's centered, I want to change it around, I right click and go into personalization, desktop background on the bottom left here. And then under picture position, I could play around with that. I could do fill, which changes the dimension slightly, but because it's a large picture, it's not going to change it too much. Fit will give me that border around it. And again, if I want to change the color of the side border, I can just click change background color. If I want to make it blue, maybe that looks a little nicer with it. I can tile it. Because the picture is so large, it's not going to tile. Or I could center it. Can't do much with this one because it's so large, but I'm just going to save changes. And same thing here, another picture here, I'm going to right click on it, set as desktop background. Now we have this one, and again you can do your settings, right click, personalize, play with desktop background, picture position here if you want to change it around. And then let's say that you have a picture of a personal picture, you have a picture of your dog. So I'm going to hit right click, set as desktop background. And this was set on tile, so you'll see the dog picture is tiled. If I want to change that around, I can right click on the desktop, click personalization. Personalization screen in the bottom left, desktop background. Right now, it's got the picture of the dog. Here under tile, I can change it around to fill. So you'll see the dog's picture really fills up. It gets pretty close. Maybe it's a little too close for me. I want to play around with it. I can click fit, and then you see that the picture fits right on the screen. If I don't like the blue, maybe I want to change the background color. Maybe orange. Let's try that to go with the dog. Or we click stretch. That'll really stretch it out. Tile is what we started with. And center, again, if you want to just center this around. And again, if you don't like the color, click change color background. You pick any color you like. You can also decide what color you want. You can mix your own color. On the right side here, just click the color you like. Say you want like a gold color, somewhere between yellow and orange. I click here, medium, and maybe you like that one. So you click Save Changes and exit out of it. Make sure you hit Save Changes, otherwise it won't save. It'll revert to the previous desktop background. And there you go. How to change your desktop background in Windows 7, Windows 8, and Windows 10. Thanks. Hope this was helpful.